I will start presenting the project and yeah, our outline and scope. And what I'm doing is only highlight the specific elements because these sheets will contain a lot of text. We are working on addressing and overcoming challenges of the stimulation of demand for green skilled workforce, along with hands-on capacity building. And we will achieve our objective by developing and implementing a circular construction skills qualification framework with a focus on multifunctional green roofs, facades and interior elements, a quite challenging topic. And that's why, besides the construction skills partners, we have quite a number of new partners that can help us to make sure that we have the proper knowledge about green roofing, facades, interior elements, and around the circular economy. We will strengthen the project by application of successful train-the-trainer methods, especially from ProfTrack, where we prove that by training trainers you can really create snowballs if they took the responsibility to further train other trainers in their own countries. And by mentoring programs, we would like to strengthen that. Then we have also to develop the market or to stimulate the demand by providing support towards legislative changes through circular green procurement and recognition of skills. And therefore, I'm very happy that ICLE is part of the team with an experienced team on green procurement. And it's also quite good to know that within BUS League, the Irish Green Building Council has also provided already a lot of experience on this aspect that we can build upon. Implementation will be carried out at a country-specific and regional levels. And that's, in my opinion, the strength of the project. We are creating a European framework. We are working with the same methodology, but we will make it implemented in our own national context in order to make sure that it fits the national needs and strengths. And we based it on a blend of measures to stimulate demand, complemented with hands-on and practical upskilling of local and regional training capacity, the training of trainers, and the workforce, in order to make sure that also professionals and workers in the field are properly upskilled. In this way, we will ensure a broad engagement of SMEs, small medium enterprises. We believe that by working and learning together, both on the European and the national level, we will become more attractive and we will become more effective. BUS-GoCircular is by design strengthened by several European umbrella organizations such as ACE and ICLE, but also a diverse group of supporters that have signed letters of support, such as RIVA and other associations, both on the European and the national level. We have some objectives. Objective 1 is to develop a circular construction skills qualification framework, and this consortium meeting, the kickoff meeting, will be the starting point to start working together on this, guided by our experienced partners at Circular Economy, LIT, and at ISSO. The indicators will be that we will have a developed framework, we will validate the framework, and we will focus on acceptance of the framework and its results by at least a letter of consent from 14 representative stakeholders shared all around Europe. We aim at adaptation of the construction skills qualification framework in at last 4 existing or new recognitions or certifications, and that can be recognitions or certifications at national level. It can also be on the European level, depending on what we find going on and what's happening within the network. Objective 2, we have to stimulate the market demand for circularity skills. The indicators there is that we would make use of the Build Up Skills app register to find recognized workforce. So we are not only recognizing people, we are making sure that they can be found by people that are interested in properly skilled workforce. We will work on at least acceptance of 2 existing building certification schemes at national or EU level. So in the previous slides, it were recognition schemes. And in this slide, we are focusing on building certification schemes such as LEED or BREEAM or other schemes that are active in the field, where the qualification criteria of the BUS-GoCircular unit of learning outcomes are accepted. ICLE and partners will publish at least 2 policy briefs outlining levers for public sector actors to boost demand for circular energy efficiency skills. And in order to make sure that there is a broad foundation of knowledge and skills freely available, we will work out 7 national and 1 European level BUS-GoCircular fundamentals training specs, so that people can not only see what we have developed, but they can digest what we have developed and make it their own. And we will work with 21 signed memoranda of understanding with product manufacturers. As we are working on circularity, we have to ensure that the incoming products entering the built environment are fit for purpose and are fit for circularity. The third goal is the development of recognition schemes and the conduction of pilot courses. And there you'll see that we will focus on train the trainer courses at European level to train at least 36 trainers at the European level. At the national level, the trained trainers will process the outcomes of the project in new or updated training supply, because it's not always good to add additional training supply. It can be better to integrate it in existing training supply. The trained trainers will train at least 414 trainees from the value chain addressed. So within the monitoring, we have to develop a proper way to get track of the results and the impact the trained trainers are going to make at their national level. And they will also be invited, and within several of the national implementation plan, the trained trainers will train other trainers at the national level in order to create a bigger group. And that's the bigger group of 85 trainers. And we will invite them all to a European-wide learning community that is open for newcomers in order to further elaborate the implementation of the results. And at EU level, we will host a register of recognized training, also for creating a kind of brand or trademark around what we have done. Our fourth objective is to improve the reputation of the construction sector by attracting women, youth, and unemployed. It's not in the sentence, but it's also very important to attract unemployed people to the circular skills professions. Indicators: at least 4 pilot on-site training sessions or events will be conducted, targeting participation of these groups. Very exciting element. We will work on at least 7 mentoring programs. We have a lot of diversity in age within the consortium, and we really would like to make use of that diversity also to implement not only internal mentoring programs within the consortium, but also outside the consortium in order to to share lessons between generations and between several groups of professions involved. Then the last objective, we have to expand at national and European level by developing and implementing a communication and replication strategy. The indicators there are collaboration with ongoing or recently finalized build-up skills projects and Erasmus Plus projects. And that won't be a challenge because in the last year, a wonderful collaboration with those projects has already started. And in November, we will have a very exciting EU exchange meeting that will further build out this collaboration. We will work with written support as proof from the national qualification platforms if they are in place, national and regional networks. And we will show proof of interest in the application of our results by written consent from representatives of professional groups from at least 2 other European member states. So we are not closing on the member states that are already involved. We really would like to have written consent that other member states want to implement our results. And we will collaborate with 12 key suppliers and supplier interest groups. And last but not least, we will integrate the key outcomes from Work Package 2 and Work Package 3 on the ProfTrack platform, as the ProfTrack platform has already quite a lot of information and skills information on sustaining the built environment and digitization. We really would like to integrate the circularity aspects within those results, not only by applying the ProfTrack methodologies, as will be illustrated later, but also by making use of the dissemination platform.